Alright, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We got some Witcher going on. We need to head to the hospital at midnight to do this autopsy. This, super secret autopsy. Aha!
Ready for the autopsy?
Let's get started.
Do I wait, or do I just let her mix potion?
Race, human. Gender, male. Wounds, extensive.
Shani, this isn't a lecture hall.
Whatever you say. He died yesterday, torn to pieces.
A werewolf?
The moon's shining. Wouldn't he turn into a lycanthrope?
I guess.
Geralt, no need to test me. I'm a professional. Moving on.
Could a human have inflicted these wounds?
Only with a 2-foot jaw.
The bone marrow has been sucked out. Must be scavengers.
Very likely. Plenty around the cemetery.
So, he was torn to pieces after he died. I'm interested in the cause of death.
I also see some stab wounds. A blade 2 fingers wide.
External signs aren't everything. His neck muscles and palms look tense. How do you know when he died?
Normally I base it on muscle stiffness and dehydration, but rigor mortis is persisting for too long.
They say successful autopsies are based on curiosity. Should we look?
Let's check his internal organs.
You're not doing much checking, are you?
The symptoms are peculiar, and the cause of death, too.
Those wounds are too obvious. I suspect something more. Poison?
If so, a rare sword. Perhaps an alchemist's brew.
Kalkstein?
Ah! Liver's completely cirrhotic. It was obviously a potent poison. This stinks of alchemy.
This is too easy.
Life can be simple sometimes.
Are you certain poison is the only explanation for the unusual rigor mortis?
The most likely cause.
I have a sinking feeling there's more to this.
We can try the coroner's last resort. Opening the skull.
Okay. I keep thinking there's gonna be like an enemy or something that pops out.
Opening the skull, always a pleasure. See that in the brain?
Larva of the Zeracanian tsetse fly.
But how did they get in his brain?
It's part of their development cycle. If we were in Zeracania, I'd say a fly crawled up his nose and laid its eggs.
We're in Temeria.
Our climate is too cold and dry for the tsetse fly. Even if someone brought eggs, how would they get up his nose?
What do these eggs look like?
Tiny, white, like flour.
Or Fistek? Geralt, I gave him Fistek before he died. He was suffering terribly, and we had no other anesthetics. I thought it was safe.
Where did you get it?
From your friend, the detective. He told me it was from special stock.
Raymond.
Then we have a problem.
He added eggs to the Fistek, then came here at night to fake the other evidence.
That doesn't sound like Raymond at all.
My medallion vibrates whenever I see him lately. And Zeracania? That's where Azar Javad is from. The real Raymond may no longer be with us.
But I saw him just yesterday.
Azar's using an illusion, trying to manipulate me. Thanks, Shani. I couldn't have figured it out without you.
What will you do now?
I'll talk to Kalkstein first. He should help me prepare.
Back to Kalkstein's house, then.
Be careful, Geralt. Please don't underestimate Javad.
Hello.
If only I could sleep and forget these horrors.
And what are you going to do?
Be careful, Geralt. Please don't underestimate Javad.
This feels like the end of the chapter. This feels very much like the end of the chapter. I am going to see Shani at her house first. My Mass Effect senses are tingling. I sense romance in the air. I'm very good at detecting video game romances.
Upstairs.
I'll go at once.
Yes?
Somehow she beat me here.
You need any help?
I'd like to ask a favor.
I'm listening.
Remember Dandelion? Well, we're trying to organize a gathering.
A gathering?
To reminisce, have a few drinks. However,
Lacking the drinks?
you guessed it, and I don't want to serve just anything.
What do you need?
Cherry vodka for Dandelion, rosé wine for me, and something for you.
I'll try.
What? Rosé wine, cherry liquor, and Tamarian rye vodka.
Yes?
Shawnee,
I wanted to talk.
what is it?
Sometimes I dream about the
Oh, you already
but
told me about
that's
this.
it. Thanks.
Don't mention.
Alright, to the inn. Let's see if I have this, this liquor. Alright. At the inn, I need rosé wine, cherry liquor, Tamarian rye vodka. I have the alcohol. Okay. To Shawnee. Oh, vampire this time, that's good. Yeah, Witcher is... I'm trying to nail down, like, the feel of this game, and I'm not quite sure what it is yet. It's not your standard, like, you know, blank slate RPG, because even though they've given Geralt amnesia, it's not, like, you're still obviously, like, a character with a history, and the amnesia is more just like, oh, it's more like, for exposition, really. You can tell that's why they do it. But... I mean, it's not terrible, but it is certainly different. Every time. Every time.
Upstairs.
I'll go at once.
Alright, let's save and see what party we have in store for us.
Yes?
I brought some liquor.
Splendid. Bring a friend.
See you at the party.
What? 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 Invite a person to join the party? What? Okay, well. I need to find someone to invite. A friend. The only friend I can think of right now is... Siegfried. I'm gonna go get Siegfried. Where is the Orderer? Or Armor of the Order... The Orderer. The Armorer of the Order is what I meant to say.
Geralt.
Not now, Siegfried. Listen, Shawnee is throwing a little party.
When?
In the evening. Come if you feel like it.
I shall certainly attend.
Great.
There are more massacres in the non-human party.
Oh, I could have invited the dwarf guy.
Yes?
Farewell.
Oh well, too late. If I hurry, I can talk to Shawnee and just rest there until midnight.
Ah, you.
Before she leaves, and then not have to worry about...
What now?
Such debauchery under my roof.
What?
She hooks herself a musician or something.
It's the famous poet, Dandelion.
I know his fame. I've no desire to listen to a crying brat 9 months from now.
Shall I chaperone them?
Finally, you're making sense. Oh, you're getting old.
Geralt? I'll be damned. For a second there, I thought I was seeing a ghost.
No, I'm no ghost.
Am I losing my mind? Is this a joke?
I don't know who this is.
Shawnee?
And it's no joke.
But how? I saw it myself.
What did you see, Dandelion?
I saw her tell them to put you on a boat. And there was a unicorn, and Milva, Cahir, and Angulem, and Yarpen, and Zoltan. We all witnessed it.
I lost my memory, but I want to know why everyone's so surprised to see me alive. Tell me everything, step by step.
5 years ago, we were sitting in a tavern with friends, eating escargot, drinking vodka. A bloodthirsty mob attacked the non-human district. You went out into the street to scare them off, and then...
What?
Someone stabbed you in the stomach with a pitchfork. A fatal wound. There was nothing we could do.
That's it?
Are you telling me everything?
We were all there.
All meaning who?
You really don't remember a thing. Your loved ones. Your friends.
Sounds a bit like a ballad.
It's the truth and nothing but. Geralt, forgive me. I still can't believe you're here.
Listen, Dandelion, I don't have proof because that's impossible. I don't remember. I'm afraid some things can't be explained. Let's sit down, have a drink like old friends. Time will tell who I am.
You're right. We've been through too much together. I'd know.
I need a drink.
You invite anyone?
A knight named Siegfried. You'll like him.
Maybe.
Frankly, I don't like those pompous zealots.
They're not all like that. Siegfried's different.
We'll see. Let's drink to old friendships.
I've been thinking, and I have a question.
Don't hold back, Dandelion. It doesn't suit you.
Let's imagine your next contract is a vampire. What would you do?
Silver sword, potions. What are you driving at?
What if I said you'd reach a deal with this vampire?
Vampires are born from black magic, evil by nature. Negotiation usually ends with one of the parties losing a lot of blood, and it's rarely the vampire.
And what if the vampire doesn't care to drink blood?
They inherently drink blood, but I think you have something else in mind.
Let me show you what drinking blood means to a vampire.
Dandelion.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Strong, but good.
You were about to enlighten me.
I just did that with that last shot. Listen to a man who's lived a little and not lost his memory. Higher vampires treat blood like we treat...
Ooh, someone's coming.
Good day.
Greetings, Siegfried.
My respects. I am Siegfried, a knight of the Order of the Flaming Rose.
Shawnee, welcome.
Dandelion, known in some circles as a master of melody and verse.
Don't just stand there, Siegfried.
Wine? Geralt got some alcohol despite the quarantine.
As I see it, the quarantine is how Foltest is paying off his war debt to the merchants. Ordinary folks can't pass, only those with connections.
The quarantine is necessary to protect humans from the plague.
What about non-humans?
I don't understand.
You don't have to be Dijkstra to know how the Order treats non-humans.
Order and peace is our ideal.
Oh god, did I
In
invite
line
the wrong
with that
person?
same ideal, all elves and dwarves are criminals, right?
King Foltest, not the Order, rules here. His law must be obeyed. The non-human band terrorizing this area makes a mockery of the king's law.
Ha! I don't suppose you'd be so responsive to your king's will if he imposed taxes on you.
The Order pays the crown its due on time.
Geralt, I can't listen to this. Say something.
I would gladly hear your opinion.
I'm afraid, Siegfried, that Dandelion may be right, at least in part.
Whew, for a second there, I thought you might not be you after all.
Siegfried, you should really visit the non-human ghetto and see the conditions there.
And you should see what the Scoia'tael do to their human prisoners. I'll forego the gory details in deference to Miss Shani.
Shani was a medic at the Battle of Brenna. She's seen more corpses than all of us put together.
I bow to your bravery.
I was only doing my job. Now, I suggest Dandelion play for us. Something apolitical.
Party's going on. Looks like he's having fun now.
What is it?
Tell me about the Battle of Brenna.
With 4 of us and thousands of wounded, I never left the tent.
I admire you, Shani.
It was one of the worst days of my life.
I hope you like Siegfried.
He's nice.
I'm glad.
Okay.
So, I was about to enlighten you. The superstitions concerning higher vampires.
Enlighten me, please.
This is serious, Geralt. Unlike the lesser ones, higher vampires don't need blood, human or otherwise. Blood, my dear monster slayer, is like booze to them.
Where'd you learn this?
I've never heard such nonsense in my life.
Can you explain, Dandelion?
I just don't get it. Dandelion, what's your point?
Geralt, you had a true friend who was a vampire.
Did I also have a true friend who was a dragon?
Actually, you did, so the joke's on you.
Huh, I've seen that
In any
episode on
case, it's
Netflix.
true. We traveled a long way, for many months, with a higher vampire as our companion. Do you remember Regis?
Master Dandelion, I'm seriously concerned about your mental health.
Can you give me a last name, Dandelion?
Emil Regis Rohalek Tertsif Godfroy died fighting by your side, Geralt. Let's drink to him and others who have fallen.
Let's drink.
Cheers.
To Rusty.
Witcher, I've a favor to ask.
Ask away.
If you're my friend, you'll not turn me down.
We'll see.
I wanted to thank you for your invitation and to ask you, as my friend, to do me one more favor.
Oh my god, join
Why
the
do
order.
I think I'm not going to like this.
Fetch me a bottle of liquor from downstairs.
You want me to steal the old lady's wine?
Absolutely not. On my way out, I leave a coin pouch worth 5 bottles.
Why don't you go yourself, Siegfried?
My armor is quite noisy, and it's very difficult to get out of.
I see. Fair enough. I'll be right back.
I must take the liquor.
Just a second, I'm talking to Dandelion.
Geralt,
Here's the liquor.
I am indebted
Oh,
to you.
okay.
Another round?
Well, that was quick. I guess I looted it already. Okay.
Quiet, Dandelion's singing.
Let him finish.
He's not singing anything.
I think I know the perfect song for this occasion.
We'd love to hear it.
Let's have it.
Autumn scents have pervaded the air. The wind stole the words from our lips.
He's terrible.
That's the way it must be, please don't shed those diamonds that run down your cheeks. Your home all surrounded by snow. Glassy frost covers rivers and lakes. That's the way it must be, please don't show this yearning and grief on your face. When the spring comes along with the rain,
Okay, he's not as bad as I thought.
the sun will warm
Oh
up
god, what's he
us
doing?
both.
That's the way it must be,
What?
for we burn with fire eternal like hope.
Surprisingly, he can sing.
You have a beautiful voice, Siegfried.
I didn't know you could sing.
Where did you learn?
In the choir at the Order.
Won't you stay longer, Siegfried? Sing me some monastic songs?
Dandelion, don't we need to be somewhere?
I suppose.
I, too, should take my leave. But could we meet again, milady?
Oh, yes.
Bring Shani some roses. Okay, those two are leaving.
Yes?
Do they matter?
Red roses, Geralt. So
You're blushing.
I get flowers so rarely.
A pretty young medic like you can't be lacking admirers.
Well, this gloomy fellow scared everyone else away.
If you need help,
No, I'm fine. He was mysterious, even charming in a peculiar way. We actually went out a few times, and who knows what might have happened if I hadn't discovered he was leading a double life.
who do you mean?
Thaler, I doubt you know him. We were walking along the dike one evening when I realized we were being followed by two men wearing gray coats over Special Forces armor.
The coats were supposed to hide them. They didn't know at university I learned to recognize their kind. I thought we were going to be arrested, then Thaler told me not to worry. Duty called, and we needed to part. I was about to give him a piece of my mind when I noticed the men giving him signals.
Were they wearing salamander badges?
Wait. I was curious, so I said he broke my heart and faked fainting. Thaler said to the men, "This better be important." One of them answered, "But Chief, we hid invisible-like." Thaler said, "Your balls will be invisible-like when I shove them up your ass." I couldn't help but burst out laughing.
How'd it end?
They walked me home. I heard an invisible one say their operation against Salamandra had failed.
Who were they?
Volta's secret police. When we first met in Oxenfurt, I helped you evade Redanian agents. The Temerian ones are little better.
Speaking of Oxenfurt, what did Dandelion actually interrupt?
Thought you'd never ask.
I see. Yes, I knew my Mass Effect senses were tingling. I knew it. Okay, we got the Kama Sutra going on down there.
We'll talk later.
Okay, now let us brave the beast downstairs.
I trusted you to think what you've been doing upstairs! Help!
What now?
How he plays the innocent.
Madam, I couldn't even if I wanted to. Mutation.
You claim you don't even want to?
I swear. I just can't.
Poor thing. How about some bread with lard as comfort?
No. I really must run.
Old age is no jest. Upstairs.
I'll go at once.
Well, that's funny. What?
Upstairs.
I'll go at
Oh god. Escape, escape, escape! Okay. There's too much money. Hey, buddy.
Geralt,
Ah, he doesn't want to talk. We'll head to Kalkstein's house, and then we'll head over to the main quest, I think.